Anansi's fishing expedition. Anansi was a trickster. Oh, he was a fine boy, but he was a trickster. Someone you had to watch out for, or he would trick you into doing something you didn't want to. He was a very clever boy indeed.
Well, one day, Anansi decided he would like to have some fish. If he had lots of fish, he thought, he could sell some in the marketplace and have some to eat for himself. But catching fish would take lots of work. He would have to build traps and set them and trick them every day. That would be a lot of work.
I know. I will get myself a partner.
So Anansi hurried into the village to ask everyone if they would be his partner. Of course, everyone knew about Anansi the trickster, so of course everyone turned him down.
Nobody wanted to go into business with Anansi because they were sure that they would come out the loser. They knew they would be cheated by Anansi the trickster.
After many people had turned him down, Anansi decided to do something different.
What I need is a fool to be my partner.
Well, it just so happened that Onini was in the marketplace. He heard Anansi's declaration and walked over to him.
I have heard that you are looking for a partner to go fishing.
That is true. I have a wonderful idea for a business, but I need a partner to make it work. Perhaps you and I could be partners together?
What will we do as partners, Anansi?
We would have a fishing partnership, my friend. A fishing partnership.
Everyone tried to warn Onini that Anansi was going to cheat him, but Onini just smiled and said nothing.
The next morning, Anansi and Onini went into the forest. They went into a place where there were some nice reeds that were perfect for building fishing traps. Onini took out his knife.
Because we are partners, we must share the work. I shall begin to cut the reeds for building the traps.
What shall I do?
Why, you shall get tired for me, of course. If I have to cut the reeds, I see no reason why you cannot get tired.
What? I do not think that's such a good idea. Why don't you let me cut the reeds and you can get tired?
As you wish.
Anansi worked all day in the hot sun, cutting the reeds. While he was cutting, Onini stretched his arms and rubbed his muscles as if to ease the pain.
I am very tired from all that work. And now I'll carry the reeds to the rivers, and you can have a sore back.
I will carry the reeds and you shall get the sore back.
Anansi carried the reeds down to the river while Onini pretended to have a sore back. He complained and made loud sounds all the way down to the river's edge.
Now what?
Well, we must weave the reeds into the traps for the fish. I shall weave the traps, and you shall have sore fingers and a sore neck from all that work.
Oh no, this is a partnership. I shall weave the traps, and you shall get a sore back and sore fingers for me.
Very well, as you wish.
The traps were set in the water, which took a very long time. The two partners walked back to the village. Anansi couldn't help looking at his partner. Every now and then, Onini would stop and rub his shoulders or his arms and groan. Anansi felt very sorry for all the pain his friend was having.
The next morning, the two partners met once again. It was Anansi who went out to the traps to collect the fish so that he would not have to die if Onini was attacked. There were two large fish in the traps.
Let us divide the fish. You shall take one, and I shall take one. Oh no, my partner. You can have both of these fish. I am sure that there will be more fish tomorrow. You can have these, and I will take the fish we catch tomorrow. I have a better idea. Why don't you take these, and I will take what we get tomorrow? Okay, as you wish. I will take these fish.
The next morning, when the two partners went out to their traps, there were 4 fish.
I think you were a fool to take those 2 fish yesterday. Look at how many fish I have today.
I am very excited for you, because that means that I will get all the fish that we catch tomorrow, and I am sure that there will be many fish tomorrow.
I tell you what, why don't you take these 4 fish and I will take the catch tomorrow?
As you wish, my friend, partner.
The next morning, Anansi waded out and collected the traps for the last time. They were beginning to rot and would not hold up for another day of fishing. But when they looked inside the traps, there were 8 glorious fish inside.
Look, my friend. If you had waited one day, all of these fish would have been yours.
But Onini was not looking at the fish. He was looking at the rotted traps.
That is fine. Take your fish, take them quickly from the traps. I want to get these traps to the market while they are still in fine shape.
Anansi looked at the traps. They were falling apart. They were beginning to smell. They were in terrible condition. Anansi was a little suspicious of his friends.
What do you mean when you say all these traps are in excellent condition?
Why, these traps will fetch a handsome price at the market. A very handsome price indeed.
Wait a minute. I made those traps myself.
I know, but I think that if you were going to keep all of those fish, the least you can do is let me take the traps.
No, no, no. I will keep these traps, and you can keep all the fish.
Anansi gathered up all the traps and set off for the market. When he arrived, he told everybody of his good fortune, how he had tricked his friend Onini.
But then he tried to sell the rotting traps.
Nobody wanted the rotting, smelly traps. Nobody wanted anything to do with them.
It was then that Anansi realized that it was he who had been tricked. The trickster had been tricked by an even greater trickster.
Soon, all the people were laughing at Anansi. Soon, all the people were making fun of Anansi.
When Onini arrived at the market, everybody cheered. Everybody clapped their hands.
Oh, Anansi was a trickster, all right. Oh, he was a fine boy, but he was a trickster. Someone you had to watch out for, or he would trick you into doing something you didn't want to do. He was a very clever boy indeed.